This proves the great dynamic that we have in Egypt nowadays, and also proves that when we say that we are the highest in terms of the growth rates, and that our experience is spectacular and unprecedented in the development and the growth in different aspects and fields, those are all proven by this great dynamic movement that we have in Egypt nowadays. And this also actually gets us to the fact to say that when Egypt thinks to play this market maker player in Africa and in the Middle East and Arab countries, whether this role would be just throughout the contracting construction companies and just played by those kind of functions as subsidies for these international vast companies in those countries, or actually Egypt has already been able to achieve great success stories and also has this great capacity and capabilities to play the market maker role or the champion in those European, in these African and Arab markets. Actually, I'd like to ask this session today, along with those great developers who actually have got great experiences, whether in the Egyptian market or in the Arab and African market, have all been experienced, as we can say, cornerstones for this domain. So I'd like to start with Mr. Ahmed Swedi, the CEO of Swedi Electric Group, and I'd like to address the first question to him. So, Engineer Ahmed, from your own point of view, do you think that Egypt is capable enough to play this role? So what are the actual role in terms of this revolution, the great revolution, and the current capabilities that we have in terms of the infrastructure and the urban communities? So what is the actual role that Egypt can play in the common phase in Africa and the reconstruction areas in Africa? So what are the axes of this role? Unquestionably, what happened in Egypt in the past 5 years have never been done throughout the whole history. Not even in 100 years ago in any other country. Whether what happened in the growth of more than 30,000 megawatts in the electricity domain, and also in the transportation. So for instance, when we used to go to Dubai, for instance, and we see this kind of change each and every 6 months, we were just astonished. Now in Egypt, you can see this change happens on monthly basis. Even inside Cairo, you can witness this. Even if you're gonna get to Google Map, you will find that there are some updates that even are not reflecting. So the same exact achievement in the communication field, and also you'll find the same thing in the train and transportation, which is spectacular achievement. So now the transportation field that's taken almost 50 years have great efforts. But what happened just in the past 3 years, and what we expect to happen in the coming 5 years, will be a great unprecedented leap. And I can say that all of the contractors companies have leveraged from, and as you know, the Egyptian army is the one that put the plan, and all of the executions are Egyptian companies. So this was a great unique experience. So we have this capacity in Egypt to go and get this work in the Gulf area, in Africa. We have this great confidence among other companies, and also the consortiums and the consultation companies in Egypt have got a great expertise. So we can get this even shared with Gulf and Africa, and we can see now this proven now throughout these capacities that we have in the Egyptian companies that can play that role in Africa. We also just need to have the governmental support, just like what we see in